show 자수 누구의 flow counting 1, 2, 3 It's time to shine Counting 1, 2, 3 It's time to go 매일 펼쳐지는 폭죽놀이 1, 2, 3 It's time to up 우릴 비추는 별에 Counting 1, 2, 3 It's time to fly 끝이 없이 쏟아져 this dreaming Singing and dancing the night It's time to shine One, two, time to shine Singing and dancing the night It's time to shine
Simply K-pop, your gateway to Korea. And we just watched Zodiac's performance and it's really feeling like spring right now.
Yes, Alicia, is your favorite season spring?
Yeah, I like spring and autumn because they give out such nice, comfortable vibes. How about you?
My favorite season is winter because I was born in winter. 전 겨울아이니까요, 그죠?
Oh.
But our next performances will be bringing spring and summer vibes to our show.
That's right. Now facing the start of love, it's TNX as well as Fantasy Boys who's back with more growth and maturity for their comeback. Let's go and see them now. Music start!
Undeniable Yeah 너와 나가 resolve 이런 날 고백 to the bed Yeah to the name of the trail game I'm a string and it's a bit me That DJ play on a Friday night Hear that song got me feeling right The way 내 몸을 접어막힌 채 너는 계속해 자신 있게 Yo Candy night 들어와차 101 yeah Now 따라 판을 바꿀자 모든 걸 볼 때 원봄에 안고 찬란히 빛나는 모습으로 Hey you know I'm late don't worry don't stop 고통은 내 상처 후회 내 질문의 답은 내게 있어 절대 부정 못할 사실 Alright I put the right So undeniable Yeah, haha, yeah, you know I want you right. 더 빨리 남다르게 움직여도 chase it away. Yeah, 무대에서 나만 보면 돼. 노력한 만큼 후회할게. 날 부르고 couple up here with my crew. 변함 없는 the truth. No, I had something you prove. 거침없이 보이는 않지. 나는 두렵게 없지. 더 강해졌으니. 빛난 밤이 쏟아질 spotlight 부서지도록 춤을 춰 내 상처 후회 내 질문의 답은 내게 있어 절대 부정 못할 사실 Alright I put the right So undeniable Oh that's so undeniable Oh that's so yeah undeniable We the way they're groovy 준비가 됐어 난 Yeah just 완벽하게 do it 이제 멈추지 않아 새로 태어나는 꿈 앞에 Oh baby can't control myself I never could deny myself 잇따라 눈물 도전 성장 내 질문의 답은 내게 있어 절대 부정 못할 사실 Alright I'm on the right So undeniable 상처 나만 앞에 혹시 Yeah this is 모여 밀어 속에 그 해답이 So 진짜 미쳐버리겠다 나 이렇게 Say yeah, 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 yeah. 진짜 답이 뭐야 Put your hands up like this Come on Let's go 넌 딱 끝까지만 날 딱 친구로만 더해 Yeah Whoa 난 딴짓하지만 널 따라가는 시선이 문제 난네 눈빛 한 번에 흔들리는 걸 앞에 365 지나치게 답을 던져 다른 말을 떠올려 보려던 내게 전속 널 이미 말했고요 비슷한 문제인데 듣고요 말을 안 해도 알아먹어 저는 I'm you know So can we get closer 우리 사이는 too far 조금만 더 와주면 돼아 진짜 돌아버리겠다 나의 정신 아 진짜 미쳐버리겠다 나 이렇게 Say yeah 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 아 진짜 닦아놓고 말해 내가 뭔지 이랬다 저랬다 미치게 하지 말고 Just say yeah 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 그래서 진짜 답이 뭐야 나를 채우지 맘에 뜨겁지 내 목적지는 너고 그냥 직진 네 차가운 말투를 녹이는 나의 품한 번에 너무 알아버려 You 나만 숨을 타 So can we get closer 우리 사이는 too far 조금만 더 와주면 돼아 진짜 돌아버리겠다 나의 정신 아 진짜 미쳐버리겠다 나 이렇게 Say yeah 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 아 진짜 닦아놓고 말해 내가 뭔지 이랬다 저랬다 미치게 하지 말고 Just say yeah 그래서 진짜 답이 뭐야 나 당신이 잡아 정신 Oh 너만 내게 있다면 돼난 너만 You can't be screaming all night Yeah 대답해 나는 대체 뭐야 Hey 닦아놓고 말은 내가 뭔지 이랬다 저랬다 미치게 하지 말고 Just say yeah 그래서 진짜 답이 뭐야
Your gateway to Korea, simply
K-pop! Now we're at the bottom of today's episode with our final stages to go. Can you believe that? Now, everyone here and online, did you enjoy the show today? 오늘 재밌으셨나요?
Thanks to all of you, as well as our amazing artists who put on great stages today. We had a fantastic time too. Then, shall we introduce our final artist?
Totally! Now back with a pure and fresh love story full of youth. We have Tempest!
And we're so excited to see this artist again. From UKIS leader to soloist, here's Shin Soo-hyun. Music, start!
So pretty 너란 봄이 와 얼어붙은 내게 부디 안전하게 무사 착륙하길 바랄게 지금 난 여기 멈춰선 채 다시 정지된 채 모르겠지만 컬러컬러돼 네가 날 스쳐간 후 달라진 공기처럼 모든 게 변하고 있어 Oh that's true 기분이 이상하고 머리는 어지러워 그렇게 날 바라보면 아찔해져 I can move 난 너만 바라봐 매일 난 너만 생각해 매일 날 향해 외쳐야 돼 다가와 unpraised 매일 이상형이라는 게 너로 다 설명이 돼널 향해 외쳐야 돼 다가와 unpraised 매일 Blow me away 너란 바람은 따스해 When you just call my name 말해만 달콤해 이토록 기다린 게 너란 게 분명한데 널 향해 외쳐야 돼 다가와 unpraised 매일 해맑게는 눈썹에서 게임을 시작해 순식간에 장르를 바꿔버리네 바짝 조이는 긴장감 침묵을 깨고 break the ice 이제 내 운명은 네 손에 있어 Take my hand 허락해준다면 널 위해 뭐든 해볼게 날 향해 내리쬐는 태양은 너까지도 네가 난 좀 더 뜨거워 Oh that's true 세상은 아름답고 너는 더 눈이 부셔 그렇게 날 바라보면 굳어버려 I can move 난 너만 바라봐 매일 난 너만 생각해 매일 날 향해 외쳐야 돼 다가와 unpraised 매일 이상형이라는 게 너로 다 설명이 돼널 향해 외쳐야 돼 다가와 unpraised 매일 Blow me away 너란 바람은 따스해 When you just call my name 말해만 달콤해 이토록 기다린 게 너란 게 분명한데 널 향해 외쳐야 돼 다가와 unpraised 매일 너의 눈빛 나는 녹아내려 액체가 된 심장에 너의 손길 내게 닿는다면 하늘도 날 수 있지 난 너만 바라봐 매일 난 너만 생각해 매일 널 향해 외쳐야 돼 다가와 unpraised 매일 이상형이라는 게 너로 다 설명이 돼널 향해 외쳐야 돼 다가와 unpraised 매일 Blow me away 너란 바람은 따스해 When you just call my name 말해만 달콤해 이토록 기다린 게 너란 게 분명한데 널 향해 외쳐야 돼 다가와 unpraised 매일 어이없이 난 쉽게 가 만약 너를 만나지 않았다면 나는 지표를 보며 널 찾아가 만약 다른 이를 사랑한다면 난 그런 너란 사람을 더욱더 좋아해 왜 난 널 그리운 상태에 누군가를 만나려 했지 아마 또 그건 너인데 너와의 끝나지 않는 방법 찾을 수 있게 왜 난 널 사랑한 상태에 저문난 무게 들리고 들려서 오늘도 널 더 좋아해 왜 난 널 그리운 상태에 누군가를 만나려 했지 아마 또 그건 너인데 매일매일 차오르는 맘 어이없이 난 쉽게도 따가운 마음을 주는 것도 나는 부드럽게 나타르네 작은 손을 맺힐 수 없어요 난네 그림자 왜 난 널 그리운 상태에 누군가를 만나려 했지 아마 또 그건 너인데 너와의 끝나지 않는 방법 찾을 수 있게 왜 난 널 사랑한 상태에 누군가를 만나려 했지 아마 또 그건 너인데 매일매일 차오르는 맘
반갑습니다. Welcome back to K-Culture Dive after the Lunar New Year holidays. It's time to dive deep into the heart of Korean culture with K-entertainment issues, AI culture news, K-culture and photos, and for today's K-Correspondent segment, we go over to Bulgaria. And I'm your host, Kwon So-ah. Let's dive in. Joining us on the show today is my co-host Bella Kim. Hello, Bella.
Hi, Soa, and hello to everyone joining us today on K-Culture Dive. I'm Bella, back again to co-host and fill you guys in with some exciting K-entertainment news.
So let's take a look at which K-enter stories have developed over the Lunar New Year holiday. And Bella, we talked about several films being released in time for the holidays.
Right.
And there's one specific film that has been topping the domestic box office. Which one is it?
It is the historical film The King's Warden, or 왕과 사는 남자 in Korean. It has dominated the Lunar New Year box office in Korea. The film has had about 4.2 million viewers in just 15 days after its release. And during the holiday period alone, it attracted more than 500,000 viewers per day, firmly holding the top spot at the box office. The King's Warden tells the story of a young king and the villagers he encounters during his exile. The film opened at #1 in the box office and never looked back, topping the chart ever since. It reached 1 million viewers in just 5 days of its release, 2 million in 12 days, and crossed the 4 million mark on the last day of the Lunar New Year holidays, marking and making it the fastest Korean film to achieve this record within this year. And guess who else watched this film during the holidays? President Lee Jae-myung. He praised the film as a powerful reminder of Korea's cultural strength. And with the strong ticket sales, many predict the film will soon reach the 5 million mark.
And guess who else watched it over the Lunar New Year holidays? Kwon So-ah.
Yes.
But I really have to say it was the perfect movie to watch over the Lunar New Year holidays, especially because it was a traditional holiday in Korea. And
Right.
if you watch sageuk or historical stories over that season, I think it's perfect to watch with the whole family.
Oh, definitely.
Right. So what we also do over the Lunar New Year holidays is we travel a lot.
Definitely.
And when I travel, I listen a lot to K-pop. What about you, Bella?
Oh, definitely. Yes, K-pop.
So you've got a couple of K-pop stories for us as well.
Yes, definitely. We're gonna first talk about powerful G-Dragon. He has proven his global power as he successfully wrapped up his first official Middle East performance since his debut with around 20,000 fans. Earlier this week, G-Dragon headlined the Crazy Super concert held in the UAE, and this performance was his first official performance in the Middle East, further expanding his influence beyond North America and Europe. With massive LED visuals, a powerful live band, and a medley of his hit tracks, G-Dragon delivered a strong performance that received an explosive response from the audience. The concert attracted major international attention as well, including Billboard and Forbes, highlighting his brand power and also growing potential in the Middle Eastern market.
It's really exciting to see how G-Dragon is having these fans all over the world and reaching every corner of the world. Speaking of which, we're going to continue with a K-pop group that is also reaching fans around the world.
That is correct. 17 has added a meaningful milestone to their global music career. Their first English single, Darling, has surpassed 200 million streams on Spotify, highlighting the group's strong global presence. The single was released back in April of 2022 as a pre-release single from 17's fourth full-length album, Face the Sun. And upon release, Darling entered Spotify's global daily top songs chart and also topped music charts across multiple countries, including the US and Japan. This latest achievement reflects not only 17's musical influence, but also the steady support from their fans, Carrots. 17 will kick off their world tour, 17 World Tour in Asia on February 28th in Hong Kong.
Great to see the big presence of Korean songs, even songs from like 4 years ago, still being huge on these global music streaming platforms. Well, thank you very much, Bella, for those updates, and stick around.
Will do.
And now let's go over to our AI anchor, Arirang, for more on the culture front. Arirang, over to you.
Thanks, Swa. Here's your AI guide to the latest cultural headlines from Korea. Let's begin with our top story. Festive events were held nationwide during the 5-day Lunar New Year holiday, offering both locals and international visitors a chance to indulge in traditional Korean culture. In Seoul, a special Sarnal festival was held at Namsan-gol Hanok Village, where families and foreign tourists took part in a variety of traditional Korean games, as well as hands-on craft programs marking the Year of the Horse. A heartwarming sharing event for tteokguk, a signature New Year dish, and diverse performances including taekwondo demonstrations also drew strong interest. In the south, Busan staged a large-scale drone show featuring more than 2,500 drones over Gwanghwamun Beach. The spectacular display recreated traditional symbols and New Year-themed images, drawing cheers and applause from spectators. Hamhan County in Gyeongsang-Namdo Province is actively promoting its traditional Nakwa Nori Festival as a major tourism attraction. The county plans to expand tour packages for foreign visitors this year and introduce paid and upgraded Nakwa Nori programs. It will also roll out related tour products combining traditional culture with contemporary Korean wave elements, marking the festival's selection for My K-Festa, a state-supported large-scale K-culture initiative. Nakwa Nori is a traditional folk ritual in which thousands of fire sticks made of charcoal and traditional paper are lit at dusk to ward off bad luck and pray for a bountiful harvest. Most participants in Korea's Temple Stay program were found to be either non-religious or followers of other faiths. According to the Jogae Order of Korean Buddhism's survey of Temple Stay participants last year, only 34% of some 27,560 respondents identified themselves as Buddhists. Those with no religious affiliation made up the largest share at over 52%, followed by Catholics at 8% and Protestants at 5%. A record of roughly 349,220 people, including over 55,500 foreign tourists, took part last year at 158 temples nationwide. That's all from me. Turning now to a quick look at more K-culture stories making headlines today.
Through a single photo at a time, we take a closer look at culture in Korea. This is K-Culture in Photos. Let's start with a word written in Korean. 도시락. 도시락 means a packed meal, a lunchbox prepared at home, usually with rice, side dishes, and a lot of care. It's simple food, but it carries something more than just calories. For many Koreans, 도시락 is closely tied to the idea of home. Now take a look at this photo. These lunchboxes were shared on social media. Don't they look delicious? These are examples of 도시락, and they were prepared for the Korean athletes at the Milan Winter Olympics. During the games, the 도시락 received a lot of praise for their quality, flavor, and careful preparations. Many athletes even shared photos online saying the food was comforting and energizing. And in the next image, you can see the chefs behind those meals. Their care and effort reach the athletes through every box. In the end, 도시락 is like a mini version of home-cooked food, especially when you're far from home and under pressure. With the first photo, we talked about 도시락 and the power of a good meal. But behind every bowl of rice is something essential: rice planting. Every spring, rice planting fills the countryside in Korea, and farmers roll up their sleeves and step into muddy fields, planting young rice seedlings in neat rows, a scene that feels familiar to many Koreans. This photo was taken in Icheon, a region famous for its rice, where the first rice planting of the year took place. The banner behind them reads, "The first rice planting of Icheon rice." Now look closely at the next image. You see careful hands placing each seedling into the soil. Rice planting requires patience and care. How it's done can shape the entire year's harvest. In Korea, people have long-held rituals and community events to pray for a good harvest. Singing, dancing, and working together, planting rice becomes a shared celebration. And today, that tradition continues. In this final photo, even young children take part in rice planting celebrations and experiences, a way to pass on the hope for a plentiful harvest and good rice for the year ahead. Let's take a look at this photo. This is a Navy enlistment ceremony. You see young recruits with closely shaped hair bowing deeply to their parents after singing A Mother's Grace. It's a moment filled with gratitude, nerves, and emotion. Now, these next images show enlistment ceremonies across different branches of the military. In these photos, families are saying goodbye. There are hugs, tears, and long embraces. For many families, this is the first long separation, but then the mood shifts. In the next image, the recruits stand tall, they line up in perfect rows, saluting together, looking steady and determined. Military service is a shared experience for many Korean men, and Enlistment Day is more than just the start of training. It's a rite of passage, one that families remember for a lifetime. A robot guarding Korea's royal palace. This photo may look very cute, but it has a very serious job. This is a Sullabot, an autonomous patrol robot currently being tested at Changdeokgung Palace in Seoul. The name Sulla comes from the Sullagun, guards from the Joseon dynasty who once patrolled royal palaces and the city. Sullabot moves around the palace grounds, detecting fires, unusual sounds, and other emergency situations in real time. If something happens, it immediately alerts the palace management office and control center. It's especially helpful in quiet areas and during nighttime hours. The Cultural Heritage Administration is running this pilot program for 1 month and will decide later whether to expand the project. Now, take a look at these next images. This is Changdeokgung Palace during the day and night. Beautiful, historical, and now it is being carefully protected with a little help from modern technology. So from a lunchbox that fuels the body to a robot guarding our heritage, these moments together show Korea, where tradition and the future coexist.
As K-pop has grown beyond music into a global cultural phenomenon enjoyed around the world, more and more people are learning and enjoying K-pop dance. For today's K-Correspondent segment, we go over to Bulgaria, where a dance studio is offering a new space for cultural exchange through K-pop dance. We are now connected with Song Do-eun, founder and instructor of ARC Studio. Hello, Do-eun.
Hi, Doon.
Hello.
All right, Toon, let's start with an introduction of your dance studio as well as yourself. And what inspired you to open a K-pop dance studio in Bulgaria?
Oh, hello. My name is Don Song, and I currently live in Sofia, Bulgaria. And I run a dance studio called ARC Studio. We have around 300 registered members now, and every week we're dancing together. So I first came to Bulgaria 2 years ago as a volunteer, helping to organize Korean culture events. And during that time, I met many people here, and I was very thankful to receive so much unconditional kindness and love from them. So that made me think about what I could give back to them. So I decided to start teaching K-pop choreography. Of course, there were already other dance classes at the time, but I didn't want to run a just dance class. I wanted to share this culture more deeply and connect with the people and communication through the distance. So now, thankfully, maybe because they felt my sincerity, so ARC Studio grew up very quickly after opening last July. So now I'm working hard to create a better future together with them.
Wow, that is quite a big growth in such a short amount of time. As you said, you have around 300 students already. So how big is the presence of K-pop dance in Bulgaria right now? And also from your observations in your classes, what kind of people from which age groups or background are being influenced the most by K-pop and K-pop dance?
K-pop has been loved in Bulgaria for quite a long time, and it is still very popular today. So there are many K-pop cover dance teams, and many K-pop related events are held regularly. So it is especially popular among teenagers and the early 20s. But however, in my class, I also have a student in the year like 30s and 40s years old. So I believe K-pop is loved by many people of the different age groups.
Oh, definitely. Wide range of participants in your studio. And it's very meaningful that you said previously that it's not just about dance, but it's about Korean culture and spreading Korean culture. So that's very meaningful for you as well. We want to talk about the choreography itself. Which choreographies are hot right now within your studio? Or is there any specific K-pop dance that people or participants are eager to learn about?
Recently, the hottest choreography has been Knife, the title track from the ENHYPEN's new mini album. Groups like Stray Kids and 80s and Seraphim are very popular in Bulgaria. So many students want to learn their choreography, and these groups are active globally, and their strong influence is clearly felt here as well.
Now, what we see from the footage here is that it looks like a lot of these choreographies do not look easy.
I know.
And they involve a lot of what we would say kalgunmu or precise synchronization. So yeah, but speaking of dance, Bulgaria has its own rich tradition of popular music and dance culture as far as I know. So compared to Bulgarian dance styles, what would you say are the defining characteristics or biggest differences of K-pop dance?
The traditional dance of Bulgaria is called horo. It is usually performed by a large group of people holding hands and moving together with the lively steps. If I compare it to K-pop, I think the biggest difference is in the visual expression. Yeah, horo dance focused on the group harmony and synchronized movements. The beauty comes from the moving together as one. But the K-pop dance also values synchronization, but at the same time, each performance facial expressions and small gestures, and then these are very important in this K-pop dance. So individual expression plays a big role in K-pop, and that is the biggest difference in my opinion. But and personally, I love both of them. Yeah.
All
It
right.
is, yes, very interesting to see the difference between two of the dances. And not just aside from your studio, you also participate and you also organize many Korean cultural events as well in Bulgaria. So is there a particular memorable event, program, or moment that stood out to you? And when you do plan these events, what do you consider most important?
Oh yeah, that's right. I have been volunteering with nonprofit organization called KOC for the past 2 years, organizing Korean culture events. One of the most memorable things for me is seeing how some students or participants have changed through these events. There were a student named Monica. Yeah, I met her at the beginning of this event, like 2 years ago. When she first joined our event, she looks very quiet and had difficulties connecting with others. But later, I found out that even at the young age, she was struggling with the depression. But over the past 2 years, she has been working with us as a volunteer, helping preparing our event. So during that time, she slowly found her smile again, and she began to dreaming again with us and start to see hope for her future. So now she is one of the brightest and one of the most active students in our organization. So for us, these events are not just about the fun, and in addition, we use all the proceed from our events to the host a free Christmas cultural event in winter time for the unprivileged children. So our goal is not only to entertain people, but to help them and feel happiness and maybe even to discover new dreams for them. Yeah.
That is very heartwarming to hear. And Doon, I understand that those events are not only held in the capital, Sofia, but also in other places. So do you see any differences in atmosphere or interest toward Korean culture depending on the region in Bulgaria?
Oh, yes. We have organized events not only in Sofia, but also in cities like Varna, Plovdiv, and Berenik, and other cities in Bulgaria. So, of course, there are differences depending on the population size of each city, but no matter where we go in Bulgaria, the passion people have Korean culture and K-pop feels very similar. So they are love so much this culture, and sincerity are strong everywhere.
Wow, great to hear that Korean culture is definitely getting love from Bulgaria. And now through K-pop, interest often expands to other aspects of Korean culture, including food, language, and also fashion. So what areas of Korean culture are especially popular in Bulgaria right now?
For now, I think the Korean food and the Korean language are especially popular right now. At our events, we prepared Korean dishes such as japchae and bulgogi, which are not easy to find in Bulgaria. Many participants are very curious and even ask how to these dishes. So when it comes to the Korean language, and we always created the Korean names for all the participants and give them as a gift. So after they receive their name and understand the meaning, and many people feel very touched, and they said meaning is beautiful. A lot of them say they want to learn Korean language. So in my dance class as well, there are also many students who have studied Korean by themselves, and they can speak very fluently. So their passion goes beyond just learning choreography. They really love all the Korean cultures now.
Wow.
I think it's a wonderful idea to give them Korean names because in the past, when Koreans go abroad, if they study abroad or if they go with their whole family, they get other countries' names, such as Bella, for instance, has an English name and she has a Korean name as well. So it's really fantastic to hear people abroad receiving Korean names. Yes, and that is going to extend their interest into K-culture as well. So now looking ahead, what goals do you hope to achieve through your studio and cultural activities? Or how would you like to see K-culture continue to grow in Bulgaria?
Actually, from the very beginning, I had just one clear goal: to share hope with the young people in Bulgaria. There are many students here who are going through difficult times and feel lost. I believe this work is not only about the teaching dance. Through this, we can give them the dream and comfort and sometimes even a new direction in their life. So I hope that every student who comes to my dance studio gains confidence, learns how to express themselves, and find encouraged to step into bigger world. So in the long term, I hope the Arc Studio and KOC will become more than just dance studio. Our organization, I hope we can be a bridge connecting Korea and Bulgaria. So I also hope that K-culture will not remain just a trend, but grow into something meaningful that gives people encourage and happiness in their daily lives. And I will continue to work hard for that. So lastly, I would like to express my sincere gratitude and thankfulness to many K-pop artists who made this possible. For someone like me to receive so much love here, far away from home. So even if there's one person who can get a new hope in their life through this work, then I believe this journey is already meaningful. Yeah, so I'm so really happy. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Doon, for connecting with us today and also for giving us such big inspiration as well. And it's really great to see how K-pop dance can be integrated into all of those other aspects of Korean culture. Thank you very much, Doon. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Doon.
Thank you.
And thank you, Bella, as always. We're going to see you back here next week.
Yes, I'll see you back next week.
Thanks for watching and your interest in everything K-culture. Please tune in again tomorrow, 2 p.m. Korea time. Keep diving.